So hello everyone. So today we'll be solving some word problem on joint direct and inverse proportion. Okay. So for that there are some formula, three important formula. If x is directly proportional to y and inversely proportional to z, then x is equals to ky by z. Okay. And where k is constant. And if x is directly proportional to y and z, then we'll be writing this formula. And if x is inversely proportional to both y and z, so we'll be writing this one. Okay, so we'll see some question here. Question number 1. Question number 1 is given. Rice costing 300 rupees for 300 rupees are needed for 5 members for 10 days. Okay, so rice costing 300 rupees are needed for 5 members for 10 days. For how many days will the rice costing 350 rupees for 7 members last? For how many days? If the costing of the rice is 350 rupees and the number of members is 7, so how many days it will be lasting? Okay, so what we will do, first we will write here what is important here. Everything we are comparing with members, right? So member will write the number of member first. Number of member. Okay, this one will take as x, and next one is costing of rice. Costing of rice will take y, and number of days will take z. So we will always write down the directly proportional in the first place and inversely proportional in the second place. Okay, now you see, if the number of member increase, the costing of rice will also increase, right? More member, more costing, right? And if the number of member increase, then number of days will decrease, isn't it, of lasting the food. If the number of member is 5, suppose it lasts for 5 days. Now if the number of member increase to 10, will it last for 5 days? No, it will decrease, right? Number of days will decrease. So here x is directly proportional to y and x is inversely proportional to what? Z. Okay, this is the formula. Okay, let me put equation 1 and 2. So if you multiply both, you can write like this: x is equals to ky by z. So k is what? K is constant. So this is the formula we have seen. If the first one is directly proportional and the second one is inversely proportional, so we'll be writing like this. So it's just like x into x. You will just write down x equals to y by z. If you multiply these two, it will be y by z, right? So it is directly proportional, so we'll be writing here any constant k. Okay, now you replace the value here. Now let me write down the values here. 5, this is 300, and this is number of days is 10 days. Now here it is given 7 member, the cost of the rice is 350, so we don't know the number of days. Okay, so you just replace the value here first. Okay, let me do in the same pace. So here you see x is given 5, k we don't know, and y is 300. Divide by z is 10. So if you cancel, what will remain? 5 equals to 30k. So bring this 30 to the other side, it will divide, right? Equals to k. So if you reduce it, it will be 1 by 6. So the value of k is 1 by 6. We got the value of k. Now in the second part we'll do the same thing. The formula is x equals to ky by z. Here x is 7, k we got 1 by 6 into y is 350, and z we don't know, right? We don't know the value of z. So bring it to the other side, it will become 7z. So if you multiply, it will become 350 by 6. It will become 350 by 6. 350 into 1 and divide by 6. Now bring this 7 to the other side. 350 divided by 6 into 7. 7 how many times? 50. 7 into 50. So 7 5s are 35, right? So again, if you cancel by 2, it will be 3. This will be 25. So z equals to 25 divided by 3. So if you want to convert into mixed fraction, so this will become 3 8 are 24, remainder is 1. So answer will be 8 1 by 3 days. Okay, so it will last for 8 1 by 3 days. Okay. Moving to the next question. Next question is given. 150 member can dig a canal which is 300 meter long in 18 days. Find the length of the canal that can be dug by 300 men in 12 days. So here first we'll write number of men, then length of canal and number of days. So this is directly proportional, right? So we have written in the second place, and this is inversely proportional, so we have written in the third place. Okay, always write down the directly proportional in the first place and the one which is inversely proportional in the second place. Okay, because if the number of men is more, then they can dig more length of canal, right? So this is directly proportional. So here it is given 150 and here it is 3000 meter. This is in meter and this is number of days is 18. Okay, so more men, more length, and more men, number of days will be reduced, and less men, number of days will increase, right? So the first x and z is inversely proportional, but x and y is directly proportional. Okay, next here it is given how many men. If there are 300 men and they work for 12 days, so what will be the length of the canal? Okay, so this is y. So we know that x is directly proportional to y and x is inversely proportional to z. So this can be written as x is equals to ky by z. Okay, ky by z. So here you replace the value. 150 equals to k is k we don't know, and y is 3000 divided by this is 18. So take it to the other side, it will become 150 into 18 equals to k into 3000. So bring this to the other side, what you will get? Let me do it here. So 150 into 18 divided by 3000 equals to k, right? So this will get cancelled. 15 1s are 15, 2s are 30, and here 10 is there. So again you can divide by 2, 10s are 2, 9s are. So the value of k we got, that is 9 by 10, right? So we got the value of k. Next again same formula. Now x equals to ky by z. So same formula will be applying here also. So this is 300, the value of k is 9 by 10 multiplied by y we don't know, divide by z is 12. Okay, so bring it to the other side, this will become 300 into 12 and this will become 9 by 10 y. So if you bring it to the other side, it will become reciprocal, right? Or if you bring this 10 to the other side, it will multiply, and bring this 9 to the other side, it will divide. Okay, so you can divide by 3 3s are 3 into 100, again 3 4s are. So if you multiply this 4 into 100 into 10, it will become 4000. So they can dig 4000 meter. Okay, they can dig up to 4000 meter if there are 300 men, and if they work for 12 days, they can dig how much? 300 meter. Moving to the next question. If 6 people work, let me write down number of people, then working hours per day, working hour. Okay, this is y, this is x, and number of days, this will be z. Now here you will see both are inversely proportional. In most of the cases, time is directly inversely proportional to anything, right? So number of people are 6 and 5 hours, and this is how many days? It will require 15 days. Similarly, how many days will 10 people they work 7 hours, so how many days they will be needing? So this is z. Now here you see, if the number of people is more, then the working hour will decrease, right? They will not require that much hour, 5 hours. Suppose there are 6 people and they are working 5 hours for 15 days. If the number of people increase, then they don't have to work for 5 hours. That will be decreased, right? So here x is inversely proportional to y, as well as x is inversely proportional to z also. So if the number of people is increased, number of days it will decrease, right? So if you write this one, the equation will be x is equals to k divided by y into z. You just multiply, right? So you replace the value. What is x here? 6. K we don't know, y is 5, and here z is 15. So if you bring it to the other side, it will become 5 into 15 equals to k. So if you multiply all this, what you will get? 30 into this will be 450. Okay, so we got the value of k, that is 450. Now we'll apply in the second part the same thing. Now again we'll be applying the same formula, x equals to k yz. So here x is 10, the value of k is 450, right? 450. The value of y is 7 and z we don't know. So what you'll do, you bring this z to the other side, it will become 10z and 450 by 7. Again bring this 10 to the other side, it will divide. So 450 divided by 7 into 10. So this will get cancelled. So z equals to 45 by 7. Okay, 45 by 7. So if you divide it, what you will get? 45 divided by 7. 6 are 42, remainder is 3. So z will become 6 3 by 7 days. Okay, so they can complete it in 6 3 by 7 days. Fine. Next. Next question is given, a vehicle run at an average speed of 4 km per hour with some interval and take 3 hours to cover a distance of 90 km. So here what is fixed? Speed and distance are related with time. So first we'll write time taken. This is x, then speed. Next we can write speed. Next we'll be writing distance. Distance is directly proportional, right? Distance. This is y, and speed, because this is inversely proportional, right? I told you we'll write down the one which is directly proportional first and then inversely proportional in the second place. Okay, so here time taken is how much? Vehicle 40 kilometer, 3 hours. 3 hours speed is 40 kilometer and the distance is 90 kilometer. And the next part is given. Find the time taken by it cover 120 kilometer. Time taken is not given. Speed is given how much? 60 kilometer per hour and the distance is 120. Fine. So in this case, what we will do? Here you see, if the distance is more, sorry, I have written the other way, right? This should be 90, sorry. This should be 90 kilometer and the speed is 40 kilometer per hour, and this is 120 and this is 60 kilometer per hour. So now you see here, time and distance, these are directly proportional. The more distance, the more time it will take. If you go in a constant speed of 40 km per hour, right? So more distance, more time, less distance, less time. So the first one is directly proportional. So x is directly proportional to y, and x is inversely proportional to z. Why? Because the more speed you go, the less time you will take, right? So if the speed is less, then you will take more time. If speed is more, you will take. If the speed is more, you will take less time, right? So the first one is directly proportional, and the second one is inversely proportional. So I told you x is equals to, it will become ky by z. So you replace the value. X is 3, k is we don't know, y is 90. Divide by 40. Okay, so if you cancel it, so bring it to the other side. 3 into 4 divide by 9. Okay, if you bring it to the other side, it will divide, so this will become 3. So the value of k is 4 by 3. So this is the first part. Let me do the second part here. Now again, x is equals to ky by z, right? So here x is, we don't know the value. K, the value of k is 4 by 3. 4 by 3 into y. Y is given 120. 120 divide by speeds, that is 60. So if you cancel it, this will become how much? This will become 3 4s are 40. Okay, so x equal 4 4s are 16. So 160 divided by 60. So 0 0 will get cancelled. So if you divide it by 2, this will become 3, this will become 8. So 8 by 3. So if you are taking to fraction, it will become 8 divided by 3. This will become 2, the 6, 2. So it will become 2 by 3 hours. Okay. If you go in a speed of 60 km per hour and the distance is 120 km, then you will take 2 by 3 hours. Okay. Next question, question number 5. 6 men working for 8 hours can assemble 36 machines. So number of men, this is x, and directly proportional. Which one is directly proportional? More men, more number of machine. Less men, less number of machine they can assemble, right? So hour is inversely proportional, right? More men, it will take less hour. Less men, more hour, right? So directly proportional, number of machine, this is y, and time taken is z. Time taken is z. So here, how many men? 6 men. They can assemble how many? 36 machine, and they take 8 hours. Similarly, how many machine can be assembled if there are 4 men and they work for 4 hours? So how many machine? We don't know. So here you see, this is directly proportional. So x is directly proportional to y, and x is inversely proportional to Z, right? This inversely proportional, isn't it? It is inversely proportional. 6 men working for 8 hours can assemble 36 machine. So more number of men, more machine. Less men, less number of machine. So directly proportional. Okay. So this can be written as x equals to ky by z. So y by, see here you can write like this, no? Y into 1 by z. So if you multiply, it will become y by z, right? So that's why y into z, y by z, and here directly proportional. So we have kept k as a constant. So you replace the value here, 6 equals to k, we don't know. Y is given here, y is given 36 and z is given 8. Okay, so take it to the other side, or you can reduce it here. If you subtract by 2 or 4 2s are 4 9s are. So bring it to the other side, 6 into 2, and if you divide it, it will come like this, right? So again you can cancel it, 3 2s are 3 3s are. So the value of k will become 4 by 3. So you got the value of k, that is 4 by 3. Next, now again k equals to ky by z. So here x equals to ky by z. Okay, so here x is 4, k, the value of k is 4 by 3 into y we don't know, divide by z is 4. So bring it to the other side, 4 into 4 equals to 4 by 3y. So if you bring it to the other side, it will become 4 into 3 divided by 4, right? So 4 cancel. So the value of y is how much? 12 days. Or 12 machines, sorry, 12 machine. They can manufacture how many machine? 12 machine. Okay. The last one, what we will do? Capacity, number of people, that is x. Then time taken. Here you will see all are directly proportional, and here number of gate, that is z. Okay, all are directly proportional. Why all are directly proportional? See, number of people, there are 25,000. How many? 25,000. And it take how many minutes? 28 minutes to come out. Okay. So more men, more time it will take to come out from the gate. And how many gates are there? To break into 15 exit. So 15 doors are there. Okay. I've written gate instead of door. So number of gate, or you can write door. Okay. So if the number of gate is more, the more people can come out, right? So it will take, if the number of gate is more, then more people, less gate, less people can come out. As well as if you relate with time, if the number of people is more, then it will take more time to come out from that gate, right? Less people, less time it will take. Okay, so all are directly proportional here. And here it is given, if there are 2100 or 21,000 people, it take 28 minutes for 21. So okay, sorry. Here it is given 21,000 people to vacant. Okay, I have written it wrongly. This should be 21. Okay, this should be 21. This should be 21,000. it is given 21,000 people take 28 minutes to vacate through 15 gates. So a stadium has capacity 25,000, and there are how many? If in how much time will the stadium be empty if people used 10 more exit? Suppose there are 25,000, and how much time it will take we don't know, and 10 more exit. So earlier it was 15 plus 10, it will become how much? 25. Okay, it will become 25 exit gate, right? So all are diagonally proportional, so we'll write x is diagonally proportional to y and x is also diagonally proportional to z. So what you will write? X is equals to k into y into z. Okay, so for diagonally proportional you have to use this formula. So here x is given 21,000 and k we don't know, this is 28 into 15. So bring it to the other side, 210 divided by 28 into 15 is equals to k. So can you divide by 3? 3 5 ja 3 7. Again 5 how many time? 5 1s are 5, so 20 4s are. Again you can divide by 7 4s are 7 20. Again 4 5 ja. So k is how much? 5. We got the value of k, that is 5. Okay, so same thing will be applying here also. Again x equals to k y z. So here x is given 25,000, k is given, k we found that is 5, and the value of y we don't know, and the value of z is 25. So bring it to the other side, 25000 divided by 5 into 25, right? If you bring it to the other side, it will divide. So 25 how many time? One time, so this will become 1000. Again if you cancel, 5 2s are, and here 200. So y equals to 200. So it will take how much time? 200 minutes. 200 minutes. Okay, 25 into 1 and 5 2s are 10. 200 or 20? It will be 20, I think. Here we got cancel 700. 5. So here it will be 5 1s are 5 2 0. It is correct. We have made some mistake here. So here one more 0 is supposed to be here, no? One more 0. Okay, it will be 50. So you have to divide by 50. So one more 0, it will get cancelled. So it will be 20 minutes. So it will take 20 minutes. Okay. So that's all from this exercise. Okay. Thank you so much for watching.